Success don't come overnight. No matter no substance over hype. Do it for the love, me not do it for the life.
What's good? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of Keeping It Real. I'm live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Keeping It Real, your go-to show for personal and professional development, diving deep into fitness, public speaking, networking, and sometimes real estate. All right. Well, thanks for joining me tonight. I do have a guest. Or thank you for watching on the replay if you're watching the replay. Watching live, say hi. Say hi in the comments. Engage. Let's connect. This isn't just a show. This is a start of a growing community. Together, we can build a space where like-minded individuals can connect, learn, grow, personally and professionally. What's the next chapter in your personal or professional journey? Comment below, and let's kick this off together.
Hello, I'm Jason Harris, and I'm unofficially the fittest commercial real estate professional south of Boston, but maybe not this far south.
Also known as Coach FitPro J, your diet-free fat loss specialist. I'm the coach who talks the talk and walks the walk. I've been there, done that, and now I empower real estate professionals and entrepreneurs to take control of their nutrition and fitness without feeling overwhelmed by keeping it simple, keeping it moving, and keeping it real. Welcome to the weekly live broadcast, Keeping It Real. All right, tonight we're going to start with fitness success. The 4 pillars of achievement. A guest will be joining me to talk about the third pillar, physical activity. Then we'll get into from stage fright to spotlight, the public speaking segment of the show. And then after that, in the core 4 of networking, we're going to pay attention. Then lastly, but not least, we'll finish up with real estate. All right, let's get this started. All right, fitness success, the 4 pillars of achievement. Each week, I alone or with a guest will break down a specific pillar to help you build a balanced, sustainable fitness routine. Week 1 is pillar 1, nutrition habits. Master your nutrition and fuel your body for success. Week 2, pillar 2, stress management. Practical strategies for managing life's inevitable stressors. Week 3, that's what we're on now, physical activity, tips to stay active and energized no matter your fitness level. Week 4, pillar 4, recovery measures. Recovery is key. Learn the best ways to rest, recharge, and avoid burnout, both in and out of the gym. All right, like I said, we're in week 3. We're in the third Monday. So our focus tonight will be on pillar 3. Physical activity. December, calls for a holiday theme, so I decided to keep it going, as you see in the background, right? The holiday season can be stressful and busy. Staying active during this time is incredibly important for both physical and mental health. Tonight, I have a special guest joining me. Teresa of Fuel Up. Teresa is a nutrition, fitness, mindset coach, WNBF Bikini Pro, and all-around awesome human being. We're going to talk about why physical activity is so beneficial during the holidays, some common challenges people face, and practical solutions to help you stay on track. How do you balance social events, family time, and taking care of your own health? Or do you? Share with us right here in the comments. All right, let's bring Teresa out and dive into things.
Hi.
How's it going? How you doing this evening, Teresa?
I'm so good. Thank you for having me. What an intro.
Thank you. I'm working on it. Work in progress, right?
I love it.
Thank you. Could you introduce yourself to the audience and share where you're from and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Sure. My name's Teresa. I own Fuel Up with Teresa, which is mostly online nutrition, fitness, and mindset coaching. I'm also a registered nurse, but has kind of put that on pause and dived into my business full time, which is great. I've had my own journey with fitness, right? When I graduated college, I weighed 89 pounds, suffered with lack of confidence and self-esteem. So work through that, learn the power of nutrition and fitness and connecting that, like, how do I think about it? What's my relationship with it? And I'm also 7 years sober, which is a huge part of my journey. I just did my first bodybuilding year, which was amazing. And I just love being able to align with people like you to help support people believing in themselves, but also believing in the process and the hard work, like putting in the effort to make change.
Gotta do what's required, right?
Yes, yes. But I'm
Awesome,
in the North
awesome.
Shore. That's the other thing. I'm in the North Shore of Boston. I'm in Beverly.
That's right. You're in Beverly, Massachusetts.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. So all you people in Massachusetts or that visit Massachusetts, she's up in Beverly on the North Shore.
Yeah,
Just so you
yes,
know. And if you want
definitely.
to, connect with her, well, we'll talk about that later. But if you want to connect with her, you could just put a comment or get in touch with me, and we'll get you to her.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So let's talk about some benefits of physical activity during the holidays, and then after we talk about the benefits, we'll get into some of the common challenges and some of the solutions to help these people out. So let's go ahead and I'll talk about some of the benefits. I'll talk about one of the benefits and then have you elaborate. We'll see where it
Yeah,
goes. All right. Let's
sure.
get this
Definitely.
give
I
this some
love it.
value. So
Yeah.
stress relief, right? Stress relief. Exercise helps reduce stress hormones, right, and increase feel-good endorphins, making it a natural way to combat holiday stress. Even a
Hmm.
short workout can leave you feeling refreshed and more in control during hectic days. And before I ask Teresa, I wanted to know at home, do you notice a difference in your mood on days that you stay active? Do you? We're live, so chime in and let us know right here in the comments. So, as far as stress relief goes, right? What do you think about stress relief as far as the benefit of physical activity during the holidays?
100%. I always tell people the mindset piece of it is like to do it to not just check off the box, right? I know we're busy and sometimes we have to get in and out, but I think if we can be more mindset driven in the sense of like, I am so busy that the gym is my time to unplug from the world and truly plug into me. So, like, if I feel like I'm working on my stronger self, I will ripple that into my life in stronger decisions, stronger boundaries, stronger core values, stronger confidence. So I think people really miss the mark on, I know it's hard to get there, but remember it's more than just checking off the box and showing up. It's literally being able to put my headphones on, don't think about anything that's going on except how can I feel so good about myself, right? And even if I'm only getting 20 minutes or 30 minutes, it's still my time to pour into me. Even if it's not the best workout, it's always better than doing something. It's a nothing.
No, absolutely. And then, like I said, when you do it, it's going to release those good hormones into your system and make you feel just overall better. I didn't see anyone make any comments about feeling any better, but even if you are watching us on the replay, hit us up. We'll engage later on. Won't we,
Yeah.
Teresa? Yeah? All right.
100%. I love that. I love meeting new people.
Awesome. So another benefit of doing physical activity, especially during the holidays, not just during the holidays, but especially during the holidays, is boosted energy. Physical activity can combat the fatigue that often comes with a busy holiday schedule.
Hmm.
Movement actually increases circulation and oxygen flow, keeping you
Hmm.
energized. And
Hmm.
again, if you're watching at home, when was the last time you felt more energized after exercising, even if you were tired beforehand? Please share in the comments. So what do you think about that, Teresa, as far as boosting energy with exercise?
I totally feel a difference myself. Like if I'm tired and slumpy, as soon as I get some kind of movement in, even walking, I think people really undervalue walking, right?
Yes.
It's just getting the blood flowing, like you said, the oxygen, that kind of thing. It's all, like I said before, it's always so hard to get there. But my thing is too is create a non-negotiable and understand how your body operates. So I tell people like, don't force a workout when you know that's not your best, right? So me personally, I'm a morning person. I want to be in bed by 8:15 at night. If I have clients until 8 and I save my workout until the end of the day, it's not I'm going to be fighting against a brick wall. For me, I feel my best when I do it in the morning, so I try to schedule it as such, as like a non-negotiable. Um to be able to boost my energy and feel good. So like making sure you're doing it at the time of day that works for you. But remembering, it's almost like having that self-talk of like, I will feel better if I just get up and do something and move. And I think too, like sometimes just finding a gym partner, even if they're not working out with you, like just finding somebody somewhere that's working out, like, okay, we're both going to do this at noon. Like, even if you're at your separate gym, just like that motivation to get there. And then you'll have the energy boost and feel better the rest of the day.
No, that's huge. I remember at one point, I'm not a morning person. I'm the opposite, right? But I remember at one point in time going to the workout at the gym at like 5:30 in the morning. I mean, it was about 80 degrees because it was in South Florida, but I mean,
Yeah.
still, I don't know about in Massachusetts nowadays. It's pretty cold.
It's hard.
But in the morning, right? So, I mean, and there's times where like at that 5:30 time in the morning that I went, even though I'm not a morning person, after the workout, man, I just had like so much energy. I didn't know where it came from. It's like after the first few sets, I'm up, I'm ready, and
Yeah.
the day actually goes smoother too. I
You
have a
make
lot more
better
energy
choices
throughout the
too. You
day.
have better
Right.
energy to like think out what my rest of my choices are too. Like, again, how am I setting my boundaries? What am I eating? Where's my water? Which all then kind of builds off that foundation of my energy, right? It can't just be the workout. It has to be also eating well, drinking enough. And all of those play into it when I move my body. I crave those things more, which kind of like keeps my energy sustained throughout the day.
No, that's awesome. Just that workout because I've some of my best workouts have been when I didn't feel like going.
Oh,
I
a
did not feel like going,
hundred
right?
percent.
How many times did that
Hundred
happen to you, right?
percent. 100%.
So it definitely boosts energy, I'm telling you.
And I
Um,
think too, like energy, but just like that, um, the confidence and loyalty that you did it, like you showed up for yourself. Like that gives me energy for the day that I can now conquer the rest of my day because I did something that was going to be really hard, but I still showed up for me.
yeah, you kept that promise to yourself, which is
Correct.
huge,
Yeah.
huge. And getting it done in the morning too, I find is like, oh, you don't have to worry about it. At the end of the day, it's always, oh, I gotta get there, I gotta get there. And then all of a sudden,
Excuses.
like you don't end up getting there because you're.
Yeah.
So make sure you make it to the gym.
Yeah.
Don't make an excuse. Show up.
No. Non negotiable.
Exactly, like you said, non-negotiable. Exactly. I put
It
it
has
on
to be a
my
non-negotiable.
calendar
Correct. Schedule it
like a
like you
meeting.
schedule everything else. Yes.
No, that's huge. Another benefit of physical activity is mental health support. The holidays can trigger feelings of anxiety, overwhelm, and even loneliness for some people, right? You know, exercise actually provides a mood boost, like we just talked about, and it helps clear your mind too. And again, at home, what's your favorite type of exercise or movement to clear your mind? Let us know in the comments. So, mental health support, how's that for a benefit of physical
For
activity?
sure. For sure. Again, I tell people and I tell myself it's literally my time to put my headphones in, block out the noise of the world, whatever stress, I leave it at the door and just focus on being my strongest self. I think like you said too, holidays are hard with multitude of triggers, whether it's family triggers, eating triggers. For me, like sobriety issue comes out. Like it literally just allows me to remind myself of how strong I am and what I'm capable of. Like it's so much more than just checking off the box I worked out today. It's really pouring into my strongest self to remind myself that I'm capable of doing strong things even outside of the gym.
No, that's huge. It carries over into your personal life as well. It bleeds over into everything in your life, is what I
Yeah.
want to say.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, I mean, mental health, as far as support mental health, working out, physical activity. One of the things that I personally do is in between the sets, in my rest periods, I meditate. I mean, I literally sit there. So if you ever see me at the gym, in between my sets, I'm sitting there. I'm like dead staring straight into the mirror, just focused on something. I'm usually looking at like my neck or my neckline shirt or something like that, and I just zone out. My alarm goes off. I get back to work. But that I just focus on my breathing when I say I meditate in between my sets. I'm literally like breathing and focused on my breathing and just staring like straight. I'm not seeing anybody else. My headphones are in. I get the noise cancel. My music's going. I'm just zoned out. Like no one else is there. I'm just alone. And that after that workout like that just it does a lot for me. It benefits me greatly. So I mean, try it out and let me know in the comments if you try it out and see
I'm
how
like
it
this
goes.
exact, so like so funny because I'm the exact opposite. I like look for somebody to socialize with. I have to say, like, I tell this to some of my girls too that just lack confidence. I have built the best friendships, but the best conversations with people in the gym, right? So even if I go in with like Saturday, I had a crappy mindset and I saw this girl who I adore and love and I've seen compete. And I just said to her, "Oh my God, I follow you on social media. I love you. I think you're so strong. You're so inspirational to me." And she turned around and was like, "I'm having the worst day today. Thank you for saying that." And we had such a nice conversation that it literally fulfilled her cup and made her mindset. Like she messaged me later, her mindset better, but it also like the conversation went both ways, that it helped my mindset be like, no, I got this. No, I'm not the only one struggling. Like there's beauty in vulnerability, but also solutions, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
not sitting in that Debbie Downerness, but like what is the solution for us to feel better? And it literally was both of us just hearing each other and telling each other how awesome we were. And we like walked out of there two different humans. So like for your mental health, like it's all about who you surround yourself with, and the what's great about being in the gym on a low day is you look around and you are around people who are working on themselves. Like that is powerful to be in an
Yes.
environment like that. Even if you're just on the treadmill, I tell a lot of people, get out of the house, get on the treadmill at the gym. Just being in that environment and being present and just being like, wow, look at this 80-year-old on the machines over there, or whatever
Right.
it is. Like it's powerful to be around like-minded people that are focused on becoming and being better.
No, don't let me get in talking into frequencies and energy because that's a whole nother podcast. But but no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
The vibe of the people that are around you makes a big determination on what happens in your life, and that goes for everything in life. It really
Yes.
does.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so I have another. I got another benefit of exercising or physical activity during the holidays. And then we'll get into some of these challenges that people have and some solutions for them. The last thing I have is maintaining a routine. Keeping up with physical activity during the holidays, it creates a sense of normalcy, during the seasonal chaos. And it's also a great way to stay ahead of New Year's fitness goals too,
Mm-hmm.
right? So at home, what's your strategy? What's your strategy for balancing holiday activities and sticking to your usual routine? Does that
Mm-hmm.
happen? Share it with us in the comments. So what do you have to say, Teresa, about maintaining a routine throughout the holidays and the benefit of it?
I think there's so much benefit, again, just like plugging into you. And like you said, like, I don't want to go into January 1st feeling it's all mindset. If I feel like I'm starting over, oh, that's daunting. Whether I can feel like I'm pivoting and realigning. So, like, you may not be able to go 4, 5, 6 times a week like you normally do. It's creating it's removing that all or nothing and doing something versus nothing and being okay with, okay, this week might look a little different, but then when I'm going into the new year, I've created this habit of like, oh, I'm excited to get back and I don't feel like I need to be starting over. And then like we had talked about before, like look at your day ahead. Like if I have a busy day and I know my energy is going to be drained, does it make sense for me to wake up a little bit earlier and get my workout in before my busy day? Or am I really going to have the energy and the follow through to do it later? So, like scheduling it, being honest with yourself, and then turning it into a non negotiable, right? So, like if I'm cutting down my workouts from 6 days a week or 5 days a week to only 2 or 3, non-negotiable. Like it's a non-negotiable that I show up for those 2 to 3 workouts.
Yeah, that all or nothing thing be killing people. I mean, I even bring my volume down. I usually bring my volume down during the holidays anyway,
Yeah.
every single year because I have a routine with my nutrition and my physical activity throughout the year, so that
Mm-hmm.
during the holiday season, I know it's going to be busy. It's not going to be any different any year. Some years are just busier than others, and I
Yeah.
know this is going to happen. Instead of stressing myself out and doing this whole all or nothing thing too, is if I usually do weights 4 times a week. Well,
Mm-hmm.
hey, some I might end up 2 times a week for a little bit for the month or what have you, or one time a week and take a week off even. I just took last week off because I had a lot of
Yeah.
stuff I do, and
Yeah.
it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be back in the gym next week, and
Yeah.
at my lower volume too, which is okay because
Yeah.
when the holidays are gone, I just go back to what I was doing, and I didn't miss anything. And I would, you gotta have some compassion with yourself. I think that's the big issue that people have. They don't have compassion for themselves, and therefore all of that goes.
Yeah. Being able to pivot, but also it's looking at the totality versus just 1 or 2 weeks, right? Like at the end of the day, it's not going to be these 1 or 2 weeks that make or break you. It's going to be what have I done in the totality of the year, but also in, if those 1 or 2 weeks looks really different, right, and not optimal, do I sit there and allow that to continue into the new year, into February before I know it, it's the summer? Or do I have an expiration date of like, nope, these are the 2 weeks I'm going to be pretty lenient, and come January 2nd, I'm back to my routine? Makes a huge difference. Huge difference.
Like you said, you're not starting over. You're just continuing on. Very different.
Yes. Very
It's all the
different.
presentation,
It's
right?
a very different feel. Like, I
Yes.
don't want to start over. That sounds awful.
Yeah. Who wants to start? No one wants to start over. They
No.
want to continue. That's
Yes, it's
ingenious.
just real. I always
Ingenious.
tell people it's just realigning the action plan to where I want to be. That's all. It's just like a roadmap, just like any roadmap. Like sometimes you just got to figure out how to get back to the main street. It's not about
Yeah.
going back all the way to the beginning. It's just realigning yourself to the action plan to get to the goal.
Just a little detour. No big deal.
Yeah,
Everyone makes it to such a big thing. It doesn't need to be.
correct.
Not at
Yeah,
all.
no.
No, awesome. All right, so let's get to some of these challenges. So, physical activity during the holiday season isn't just about staying fit. Like we were talking about, it's about taking care of your mind and body during a busy time of year. Now, let's talk about some challenges and solutions. So, all right, first challenge. I'm going to give an example and a real world example, and I'll give you a real world solution. Then we'll get into more of them. So, lack of time is the first challenge. And here's a real world example. All right, Lisa is busy with work, holiday shopping, and family events. She struggles to find time for exercise. Here's a simple solution, right? Lisa can do quick 10-minute workouts or take a walk during her lunch break to stay active. You at home, what would you do in this situation? Let us know in the comments. So, what solutions do we have for Lisa, Teresa, besides that quick 10-minute workout? Or we can even talk about the 10-minute workout or the walk or what have you, because I know you did mention walking as being overrated or underrated, I should say.
Underrated. Yeah.
Underrated, yeah.
I think all depends on, obviously like goals and where you're at, but like, it's some of it. I always tell people there has to be a balance of like grace and when do I give myself a kick in the ass, right? So if I want big changes, but my roadblock is time, I can't keep complaining. I don't have enough. I'm not making change, but I'm also not making time for that change, right? So some of it is you have to set your alarm 30 minutes earlier, right? You have to ask for help. Like sometimes, maybe it's asking your husband to put the kids to bed so you can get your workout in later in the day, right? Um, uh, so you can get your workout later in the day or at night or whatever that. And then like I always find like if you could do like 20, I think 20 minutes is like the sweet spot. If you can find I love programming Tabata workouts for some of my girls for 20 minutes. All you need
Wait,
is
you're gonna have to explain Tabata to some of the audience here. So Tabata.
okay. So it's set a timer, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Pick 5 exercises, 4 rounds. What I love about it is you can do body weight. You can grab a dumbbell. If I only have 20 minutes, I instantly go to a Tabata workout, 1 dumbbell. And you can do like push-ups for 40 seconds for 4 rounds. Have at it. Like
No
something
joke.
like that that's short and effective. Burpees, right? 40 seconds of burpees 4 different times is gonna spark that it's gonna give you that boost, exactly what you need. So it's finding the time, right? Asking for help and then optimizing the time. So something like a Tabata workout at home
You
is
don't
a
even need
super
equipment.
simple way. You don't even, I'm telling you, 5 exercises, body weight, grab a chair, grab the end of a table for dips, put your feet underneath the couch. If you did a 20-minute Tabata workout every day for a month, you would 1000% see the needle move, which then would be motivation to like, maybe I would what would happen if I made more time and did something a little bit 1% more? Habit builders, right?
Yeah. Might get some of these people to do these 10, 20-minute workouts turn into something else.
Well, that's why I created, the, I call it, I don't know if I can say the whole word here, but it's like a holiday challenge. I'll just say it like that. It's a holiday challenge. And it's just to get people moving during the holiday. So even if you're watching this now and want to start for the rest of the year, you're in it. It's burpees, sit-ups, squats, and push-ups. Every day, the date is the amount of reps you do. So we started with day 1, just 1 rep of everything. Day 2, and it's to get people to remember, like, okay, now we're on day 16. I'm tired. Are you going to be like, forget it? Or are you just going to get up and do it? It takes 2 minutes. So it's not just about like movement every day. It's also about like showing up and doing what you said you were going to do. So something as simple as that gets you moving.
That, again, the whole all or nothing thing, right? It's like doing something. It really is effective. It adds up. It compounds. Even if you do the 10-minute workouts, right? What if you did a 10-minute workout like even twice in a day? Would even
correct?
I mean, 10. You put your timer on. You can do it at your office, wherever.
Yes.
I mean, Rose says hi. Or hi Rose. How's it going? But yeah, I mean, get off this all or nothing thing. And if you 100%. Need any exercises or what Teresa's talking about, hit us up.
Yeah.
We'll help you out.
Make it super simple. Super simple. Simple is what works.
Keep it simple.
Especially now, especially at this time of year. Just keep it simple.
Exactly. We don't need any extra stress.
No.
So traveling is another challenge. And during the holiday season, I'm going to give an example of that. So Mike is traveling for the holidays, and he doesn't have access to a gym. Oh, I remember all this. So he thinks he can't work out. Quick solution. Mike can bring resistance bands or go for a walk to stay active while traveling. You at home, how would you handle this? Rose, you still on? How would you handle that? Drop a comment and let us know. So what solutions do you have for people that travel during the holidays?
Body weight. People underestimate body weight workouts, right? Even a body weight Tabata workout, like we said, is something versus nothing. And I think what happens too is people don't understand like how you can make it different. You can make it different by slowing it down. You can make it different by, have you ever done a dip hold? Like, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff can make it fun. I think what happens is people think it doesn't matter, but again, it's not just like it's getting rid of that all or nothing. It's moving your body, doing something, but it's also that mindset of the rest of the day. I did something for me, even though it was challenging and hard, meaning it wasn't challenging or hard, maybe the workout, but challenging or hard to like make myself believe that this mattered. And it's about you mattering. Like, I want to do this for myself, follow through with it. Right. So even traveling, body weight workouts, right? Resistant band workouts. I bring a jump rope with me. Nice. People think I'm crazy, but like I went to Costa Rica for an event and we didn't have access to a gym, but there was chairs, like launch chairs on the deck. We did a whole workout, shoulder presses, dips, bicep curls with the launch chairs. People think I'm crazy, but I felt great.
No, it works. That's right.
It works.
Tabata would kick my butt if I did that. Definitely.
Yes.
I mean, I work out regularly, but like Teresa said, you can make it more difficult by
100%
doing different things.
Yes.
So there are no excuses when you travel. You got your own body. You're good. And you're not injured, you're all set.
If you got warm weather, get outside. Like, run a hill. We had a hill outside the street, so I got sick of our Tabata launch chairs. I just did 2 minutes just running up the hill, 30 seconds of rest, 2 minutes, just keep running up in 30 seconds. Like, use your environment, just walk, run, all of
Hey,
that.
find a cool place where there's some outside stairs,
Yes.
even, and just go up and
Yes.
down. Go up, skipping a step, and go down. Don't skip a step coming down now,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. We don't
One
want
step
any
on the way down.
lawsuits. Yeah.
No, no. But no, that's right. So there seems to be a theme here with all or nothing, huh? So get off the
Yeah.
all or nothing
Get
mindset,
off the
peeps.
all or nothing. Do something versus nothing. Yeah.
For real.
That's life changing in itself.
All right, I have one more challenge. Okay, here's a good one: overindulgence and feeling sluggish as a result. So an
Mm.
example, right? Sarah eats too much at holiday parties and feels too tired to exercise. Sarah, here's a solution, right? Sarah, she can take a short walk the next morning or after a meal, right? To get her
Mm-hmm.
energy back and ease into lighter workouts.
Yeah.
You see, walking again.
Yeah.
Walking seems to be an effect. Walking really, really has a big effect on your stress, big time.
Mm-hmm.
Walking
Mm-hmm.
helps. Walking, whether I'd rather walk outside. When you do walk on the treadmill, it takes the hamstring out of it, the back of your leg, because the
Yeah.
tread pulls it back, not your leg.
Yeah.
So it's good to do it outside.
Yeah.
But anyhow, you at home, would you go for a walk, just a short walk, instead of, or would you stay on the couch? Which would you do? Let me know in the comments. But Teresa, overindulgence and feeling sluggish. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I overindulge, I'm gonna kind of feel a little crap. I'm gonna want to move, and actually
Yeah.
moving helps it flow. Like after I eat a big meal or something, I want to take a walk.
Yeah. I think it's forcing and creating that habit, right? And the thing is, we don't know what we don't know, right? So what
Right.
happens is most people don't know that they would feel better if they just moved after it, right? Um, so like that's like one of the big things is like I always tell people like you already know what it feels like to not feel good. Do the opposite.
Right.
So, like, if you've overindulged and you've sat around and that doesn't feel good, besides digging deeper to the overindulgence, go like move,
Move.
do the opposite and move and just see what happens.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Doesn't hurt to try.
And let's just skip
I've
a step
never
going
went on
down
a
the
walk and
stairs.
felt bad about it, you know?
Right. Seriously.
Never.
Walking is underrated.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. 100%.
All right. So, well, challenges like time constraints, travel, and indulgent meals can make it harder to stay consistent. Small, intentional actions can help you keep it moving and feel your best. That's a wrap for tonight's discussion. Unless anyone else, at home or Teresa, you have anything else you'd like to add?
Just get rid of that all or nothing and do something versus nothing. Like, again, using physical activity, like we said, for like mental health to make better choices. But it is your time to like plug in your earphones and block out the rest of the world.
Zone out. That's right.
Zone out.
Talk about a stress reliever.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. So, this holiday season, remember, even a little movement can make a big difference. Prioritize your health, manage your stress, and enjoy the festive season with energy and peace of mind. Don't forget to drop your own thoughts, challenges, and solutions in the comments. Keep the conversation going. Let's help one another succeed during the holidays. All right. Thank you to my special guest, Teresa.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for sharing your insights and awesome energy. Thank you.
Thank
Can't
you
wait to
so
have
much.
you back on the show.
Oh my God, I would love to come back. Love being in this space. Thank you so, so, so much. I love being here.
Oh, we definitely have to. And thanks to you. Hold on. I got to say, though, I can't believe we're like the opposite in the gym. You're sitting, I can't. I just can't. I can't. But
Oh
it
my
works,
God.
though. It works for a lot of people, though. I see it, and it works for people, but I can't.
That's okay. But like the funny thing is you're the type of person that I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have a conversation with him. He looks like he needs to talk to me. Like when he looks like he's got something good to like give to me for me to give back. I think yeah, I it's hard, but I think I built my confidence by having conversations with people in the gym, right? Just being inspired by it. And what I love is like somebody can look at you, for example, and just be like, he has it easy. And then when you have the conversation and you tell them your story and your journey, just like for
Right.
myself included, it allows somebody to be inspired that they can make that change, right? Versus just looking at the book by its cover. Having those vulnerable conversations can just allow that little spark of, wow, maybe I can do this, right? So I think that's what's really powerful. And the best conversations like that are, in the gym.
No, I agree though. But the other thing is too, I look non-approachable. I am. You can approach me. I'm good. I talk to you. When I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone. It has nothing to do with anybody around me. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
I love it. I love it.
All right. And I wanted to thank whoever's tuning in live or catching the replay as well.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you very much, Teresa. I'm
Thank
gonna put you
you.
backstage, and like I said, I can't wait to
Perfect.
have you back again.
I can't wait to be back. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Teresa. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. All right. That concludes Fitness Success, the 4 Pillars of Achievement segment for this evening. Next Monday is going to be week 4, so we'll be discussing Pillar 4, recovery measures. Recovery is key. Learn the best ways to rest, recharge, and avoid burnout both in and out of the gym. Interested in being a guest and joining the conversation or having your questions answered on the next show, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Comment below, and we'll make that happen, even for those catching the replay. Next up is the public speaking segment from Stage Fright to Spotlight, our comprehensive public speaking segment designed to help you master this crucial skill, whether you're speaking to a large audience or just in front of a small group. This segment of the show will give you the tools you need to shed the stage fright and step confidently into the spotlight. Tonight's segment will be fairly quick. I have a couple of things to share. First up, a public speaking tip. Please stand by while I cue up that video. All right. To share another public speaking tip with you. Start strong. Begin your speech or talk with a powerful opening that grabs the audience's attention. You can do this in a number of ways. You can use a compelling story, a shocking statistic, a thought-provoking question, or a humorous anecdote to make a memorable impact. So start strong. If you have any questions about speaking in front of a group, in person or virtually, you can ask them right here in the comments section of this video. Okay. The second thing I have for you is an open invitation to my upcoming virtual Toastmaster meeting. And if you don't know what Toastmasters is, why don't you know what Toastmasters is? All right, Toastmasters International is a nonprofit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. I belong to the Spirited Speakers Club out of Middleborough, Massachusetts, and we currently meet virtually on the 2nd and 4th Wednesdays of every month. Our meetings have been at different times because of the holiday season, however. Do you want to experience a virtual meeting? Because we are virtual right now. Even if you're in another state, you can join in. Comment Spirited, and I'll share the link with you. The next meeting happens to be this Wednesday, December 18th, from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss out. Comment Spirited, and I'll share the meeting link with you. You can simply observe in the background. We'll make you feel welcome, but participation is optional. No pressure. Just relax and enjoy the experience. Hope to see you there. That's that. Next up is the core. Nobody's seen that. Next up is the core 4 of networking. Networking is an essential skill in both business and personal development. In the core 4 of networking segment, I break down the key practices for building strong, lasting relationships. Do you know what the core 4 of networking are? Can you tell me what they are? They're right in front of you there. I'll be breaking down the core 4 1 week at a time. Week 1, show up. Why simply being present can open doors to success. Week 2, be yourself. Authenticity is the key to forming genuine connections. Week 3, pay attention. The importance of active listening and being fully engaged with others. Week 4, follow up. how to maintain and grow relationships beyond the first meeting. What's the most challenging aspect of networking that you have faced? And how did you address it? Or is it still a challenge for you? Go ahead and share your biggest networking challenges and how you've addressed them in the comments. In addition to exploring the core four of networking, this segment will also showcase local members of the networking organizations that I'm affiliated with, as well as other businesses and professionals in my network. I'll also provide insights on local networking events that I attend. This Monday is week 3, so tonight's topic is pay attention, the importance of listening and being fully engaged with others. Speaking of paying attention, I've been paying attention to what people in my network are doing. I want to take a moment tonight to share a couple of events planned for the next month. First up is an event that's being hosted by Easter Seals, Massachusetts. Experience everything the Bridge Center has to offer on Tuesday, January 7th from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, of course, at their family-friendly community open house, featuring free trial classes, meet and greets with the barn animals, crafts, a campus scavenger hunt, and opportunities to explore programs, volunteer roles, and careers. The Bridge Center is located at 470 Pine Street in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. They provide a wide range of programs year-round and welcomes individuals of all ages to enjoy enriching experiences and opportunities for growth. The 22-acre campus consists of a beautiful pond, a vibrant equestrian center. You guys got to see it. It's beautiful. A fun splash pad, vast outdoor fields, and more. Have you or someone you know ever visited the Bridge Center? Drop a comment below and let me know. You can learn more. It's scrolling at the bottom there, bridgewater.easterseals.org. Maybe I can get the CEO of Easter Seals, Massachusetts on the show in the next couple of weeks. Stay tuned and find out. All right. The next event is a free seminar for entrepreneurs, and it's all about success and succession. Join Jordan Guadalupe and John Norris for an evening of powerful business strategies covering mindset and legal insights. Learn how to define success on your terms, build a success-focused mindset, plan for business continuity and succession, transfer your business to the next generation, and more. This next level value-packed event is going to take place on Tuesday, January 14th from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Cranberry Country Chamber of Commerce. The address is 9 Clayton Road in Middleborough, Massachusetts. Don't miss out, especially if you're an entrepreneur that's winging it. Seats are limited. You can scan that QR code right there on the screen to reserve your spot on Eventbrite. If you're an entrepreneur, what's one area you'd like more guidance on? Mindset, legal planning, or succession strategies? Go ahead and share your answer in the comments. Someone will follow up with you. All right. Thanks for letting me share these opportunities. Whether you're looking for family-friendly fun at the Bridge Center or invaluable business insights at the Success and Succession Seminar, there's something for everyone. Mark your calendars, get involved, and don't miss out on these incredible events. Stay tuned for more updates and maybe even a special guest appearance from Easter Seals President and CEO. Until next time, keep connecting, learning, and of course, pay attention. Next Monday is week 4. The topic will be follow up, how to maintain and grow relationships beyond the first meeting. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please get in touch. I'd be happy to have you. Or if you see me at a networking event and want to get on camera, just pull me aside. We'll make that happen. All right, now let's move on to the final segment of tonight. The Real Estate Roundup segment keeps you updated on the latest in the real estate world, whether you're interested in residential or commercial, this segment's got you covered. I'll invite guest experts to share insights and discuss the subjects that you want to hear more about. If you didn't already know, I'm with J. Nuss Realty Group. We are a commercial real estate brokerage and consulting firm out of Braintree, Massachusetts, servicing all of Eastern Massachusetts. We specialize in commercial real estate transactions, including sales and leases. And we also consult on a variety of commercial real estate matters, including, but not limited to, nonprofits, religious and otherwise, potentially environmentally compromised property, and transit-oriented development. Other services include commercial lease audits, and if you or anyone you know owns a commercial property and wants to know its worth on the current market, we can do a commercial broker opinion of value for you. If you or someone you know is in need of a commercial real estate professional, please contact us directly or comment on this video and we'll follow up with you. We also work with residential real estate brokers. So if you're a residential agent in need of commercial expertise, please don't hesitate to contact us for assistance. What real estate topics are you most curious to learn more about? Residential, commercial, or something else entirely? I'd really appreciate it if you shared your thoughts in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, your input is just as valuable. Your feedback will guide me in creating future content. All right, thanks for joining me for another episode of Keeping It Real. Like I said, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Every week, we'll dive into important topics that will help you grow with a mix of fun and practical advice, from nutrition habits to real estate, public speaking skills to networking strategies. This show is designed to inspire you, keep it real, and of course, keep it fun. Tonight, in the fitness success segment, Teresa and I covered why physical activity is so beneficial during the holidays, and we even shared some practical solutions to some common problems people face. Then in the public speaking segment of the show, From Stage Fright to Spotlight, I shared a public speaking tip with you and invited you to one of my next Toastmaster meetings, which is this Wednesday, by the way. In the Core 4 of Networking segment, I took a moment and shared with you a couple of events that are planned for next month. Then lastly, I communicated to you the services of my commercial real estate brokerage and consulting firm, J. Nuss Realty Group. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a comment about what you enjoyed. And let me know what you didn't like too. I'll do less of it. Maybe. If you arrived after we started or missed any details, don't worry. You can always check out the replay. Before we end tonight's show, though, I have one last thing to share. Every show will end on a high note with a funny meme or short, hilarious video to keep you smiling. Please stand by for this week's funny moment.
I'll take one extra large pizza.
Hey, listen, that's all I could find for today. Anyway, thanks for joining me this evening. I can't wait to see you next week for more Keeping It Real. Be sure to leave your comments, share your thoughts, and don't hesitate to get involved. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and keep it real. See you next week on Monday, December 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I know everybody a go like. I know everybody a go like. Success don't come overnight. No matter no substance over hype.